This is a riot, Jess.
I knew you were going to talk during that.
Why was I not supposed
Well, welcome back, everybody. You know, those of us, I'm sure you know this. We live in Saratoga, Warren, in Washington County. We're so fortunate to have a hospital like Saratoga Hospital right in the heart of our community. I have a statistic for you. I know you don't like statistics, but I'm going to give you one. There are 6,000 or so hospitals in the country. Only 414 have the really privileged designation of being magnet hospitals. You want to break that down a little bit further? Only 22 in New York State. And guess what? Saratoga Hospital is one of them. So we became aware of that, and I contacted Amy Ramo, who's the executive director of the Saratoga Hospital Foundation. So welcome, Amy.
Thank you, Jesse. I'm happy to be here.
Great to have you here. And we have Saratoga Hospital has a bunch of events coming up. But I want to talk about one of the events because it supports one of the initiatives that Saratoga Hospital does, which affords it this designation and now redesignation as
correct.
A magnet hospital.
Yeah.
First, let's start with that, the magnet hospital designation. What does that mean?
I was going to say, you probably want to know, what is it? Magnet designation is something that really affirms an institution's commitment to the most rigorous standards and the highest level of patient care possible. So, as you said, only 414 out of 6,000 hospitals in the United States have this designation, and it really speaks to the highest level of nursing care available.
I bet it does. Now, when you first got this designation, I think you told me before we went on air, 2004,
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, what happened there that you were even noticed?
When we got our designation in 2004, it really was a result of bringing on our Senior Vice President and Chief Nursing Officer, Mary Jo LaPasta, who had a lot of experience with magnet hospitals before. She came from a long history at Albany Med and down on Long Island, and nursing education is of the highest importance to her. So one of her goals when she came on board at Saratoga Hospital was to have us achieve magnet designation. And I'm happy to say it's a very long and lengthy application process. It takes months to put together stacks of information on key indicators in nursing care, and then you apply, you submit your application. You have to have a lengthy review process that includes a 3-day in-depth personal site visit from several officers of the American Nursing Credentialing Center. And then they come back and let you know a couple of months later whether or not you have achieved the levels that you needed to receive magnet designation.
Well, you know what, Aim? One thing that struck me when we were talking about this, that Saratoga Hospital raises funds to reinvest in the nurses, to allow them to further their education. And I thought something was very telling that you said before we went on air, that, you know, if someone happens to be working at the hospital and they may not be in the nursing program, but they desire to be in the nursing program, or if you're in the nursing program, to elevate your status, your education, become an RN, you know, that this is how you get this magnet designation, is by reinvesting in the people that serve the community.
That's correct. And I think that living in the Saratoga Hospital community and the Saratoga community in general, I've never worked in a place that had a more giving community or more supportive community. And really, people in Saratoga are investing in Saratoga Hospital's nursing workforce, which then is taking that and reinvesting it back into patient care. So it's really coming full circle. So it's been very exciting. And one of the ways that we raise money to support our nurses and nursing education is through our RN scholarship program. And one of the ways we do that is to host an annual golf invitational tournament, which happens to be coming up on June 15th.
Now that's a better segue than I could have ever done, Aim. That was great. Hence.
Yes.
So this Monday at Saratoga National,
that's right,
there's an event that's sold out and has been sold out. And by the way, they've been doing for 30 years.
30 years.
I think you mentioned to me close to 250 golfers?
Yep, it is sold out. The tournament has been sold out for the last few years in a row. We have 244 golfers coming in. There's a morning wave that goes out, and
Right,
then there's
sure.
an afternoon wave that goes out. And not only do we have the golf tournament, but we have a great raffle that's part of this event as well, where people can buy tickets for $100. We only have 350. There are a few left. I don't know how many. But they can enter to win an $8,000 vacation and $1,000 in spending money when you go on your vacation. And that we anticipate will sell out as well. They have some auctions that go on there, and it's just going to be a great day. And it really will support a wonderful cause and nursing education, and most importantly, the patients that we care for at Saratoga Hospital.
Well, you know, and I think it's important to note, Aim, that Saratoga Hospital just doesn't serve Saratoga. It's the whole community. It's the whole region. And that they mentioned to me that they raise upwards of close to $150,000 from this event, and all of that money goes into the scholarship fund.
That's correct. All of that
Wow.
will go in to support nursing education. And when the fund was started in 2002 and was designated to support exclusively nursing education, it was open to anyone in the hospital who may have worked there who wanted to become an RN.
Right.
In 2010, when we received our first redesignation,
Redesignation.
as a magnet hospital, the focus shifted a little bit because the Institute of Medicine has set a goal for all hospitals to have 80% of their workforce be bachelor prepared by 2020. So we sort of shifted our focus and then made it possible now for our nursing staff to get their bachelor's or their master's degrees.
Well, you know what, Saratoga Hospital, you're always on the cutting edge. You know, you're doing such magnificent things over there. We're involved in a program with midwifery.
Yes, we just
And,
launched that.
It's just really something to see, and it goes full circle. You know, what Saratoga gives to the community gives back, and Saratoga Hospital reinvests.
Yep.
Well, you get the picture. So, are you a golfer?
I am not.
You're not a
Sadly,
golfer.
no.
Well, best of luck on Monday, and just congratulations on Saratoga being a magnet hospital, really, really exclusive designation.
It really is.
And also, by the way, congratulations to you for being recognized as Woman of the Year or Woman of Achievement. What is that?
I was one of a group of 6 very, very accomplished women who were awarded the honor of being Women of Influence this year by Saratoga Today publications. So that was a nice honor to receive, and I hope it's a nice a point of pride too in Saratoga.
It sure is, Amy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So now, again, we're going to have to talk with Natalie.
Yes, absolutely.
As we get into the summer season,
You got it.
because there are galas, and then there's the Saratoga Hospital Gala.
That's right.
I
And
know.
this year's
What's the
theme,
date this year?
The date this year is Wednesday, August 5th.
Okay.
The theme is Caddyshack, so
Oh, boy.
I think it's going to be more fun than ever, especially for the guys to come out. They can come out, dressed as Rodney Dangerfield or their Bill Murray characters or whatever it is that they want to do. And we're really looking forward to that this year. It's going to be a great event, and the proceeds from that exclusively support our community health center that we just opened in 2013
right.
downtown.
Got you. Oh, okay, more to come.
More to come.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.